I'm back with my Proto 87 stores, number 8 Superfine Turnout. I just have continued to try to work on this thing and make it, figure out the best way to make it operational. One of the things that bothered me, there's the throw bar. There's two different versions. There is the stainless steel version, which I have on here, and the nickel silver version. The stainless steel version is not solderable, but the benefit of it is it has hooks for the rear throw bar hinge here, or throw bars to hook into the points. The solderable nickel silver version doesn't have that. They just have points. I didn't like without soldering these or somehow solidly connecting the point rails. I was having problems with these pins just popping out and then the throw bars dropping off. So I soldered one in here just to see how it worked. Also tried to put in an over the center spring, or an under center spring that needs to be retained somehow. That's something that on a future one I'll have some kind of retainer clip. Maybe I can solder a piece underneath that'll hold it in. At least that's the plan. So, but with the over center you can get a little snap action, better spring holding of the points. And this one doesn't really work that well. I don't think I got enough kick in the angle here. More angle. So the other thing that bothers me, and this is probably very hard to see, the tie plates at the points have bolt head detail, which is cool, but it also has that bolt head under the where the points go, so they have to pop up onto those bolt heads to get flush. I'll come up with a different version to fix that. Another thing to be aware of is when you solder these pins in here, the throw bar pins, they go through to the bottom, and you may have a nice gap cut up here on top in isolation, but once you solder them through, and I know this because it happened to me, I couldn't figure out why it wasn't isolated anymore, so I kept cutting the back gap bigger, and then I realized, oh well, they come through the bottom and they were making contact down here, so I had to file away the bottom section so the copper wasn't touching there. So that's what I've been working on. Another project I'm working on is just coloring the rails, making them you know, find out what's going to work. I took a Pico turnout and painted it and then rubbed the tops off, and the tops look shiny as heck. So I redid the tops with a little black in it, and they don't look so bad now. And the sides of the rails actually look about right. That color there is polyscale dirt. That's about the color I want. What I think I'll do in the future is hit these with black in it, or model rail, or the ME rail weathering solution, and then paint them. This is a Shinohara turnout I actually hit with black in it first. I haven't painted this one yet, but let's see, it takes the shine off the tops. Not as much. This one probably needs a little more, but it kind of takes some of the shine off the tops of the rails, just to kind of give you a comparison of what a shiny rails look like versus, you know, the painted up. And when I see rails, I don't see anything this color. I don't see any silver. In fact, steel is black until it weathers and starts to turn brown and rust. So, and then when it's shiny, maybe a dark gray from the top of the rails. And this one actually has a pretty good coloring. There's some spots that aren't as good as the rest, but happier with it. Of course, it's still a Pico turnout. Crappy frogs and bizarre looking points. And so this is the Shinohara with just blacking it on it. You can see the gets the points nice and black down here. Nice and black, which looks good. So when you paint those, that stuff shows through, just shows through a color variation. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. Try it next time. Alright, thanks for watching.